Hey, how's it going, everyone? I have another new product review today for you. These cases were sent to me by the amazing people over at Urban Armor Gear. Huge shout out to them for sending these out for review. I have a few different cases here from their new lineup, including their Samsung Galaxy S7 rugged case, Samsung Galaxy S7Trooper case, which is a card style design, their Samsung Galaxy S7Edge case, and also I do have an LG G5 case as well. Now all these cases you see in front of you, they do meet military drop testing standards. They also feature a lightweight feather-like design with a rugged style protection, and also provide the lay on the table design. Let's take a quick look at each one and show you some of their key features. So first we're going to start off with the Samsung Galaxy S7 case. It features impact resistant design with feather-light technology, and it also surrounds the screen, so that way you can lay it on the table face down without having to worry about the front of your screen getting scratched. So now take a look at the case. Looking around on the back, you'll see you have these rivets. Now at first glance they look real, but these are just fake screws to add to the rugged style design. First on the back you'll see these rivets, which at first glance look like real screws, but they're fake just to add to the rugged style design. In the middle you can see you have some nice UAG branding, along with the translucent red all along the back, which complements the case very nicely. On the camera hole you get a nice generous cutout for your camera and flash, as well as your heartbeat sensor. On the right hand side you will have your lock button covered up with some extra ridges to add to grip, so that way when you're carrying the case it won't fall out of your hand. Same thing with the left hand side on the bottom and up at the top. You also have your volume buttons covered up with a plus and minus for volume up and volume down. Now on the back corners you do get it raised up a little bit, so that way it elevates it from any surface that you have it on, preventing it from getting a water damage or getting the dust on the inside of your phone. Now around each corner it is reinforced with a TPU rubber, so that way if your phone were to drop with the case on, if it hit one of the corners it would just bounce and then dissipate the shock through the honeycomb style design, so that way it doesn't take a direct impact, preserving your phone from getting damaged. And on the bottom you get 3 individual cutouts, one for your micro USB charging port, your headphone jack, as well as your speaker grill and mic. Next we're going to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy S7 Trooper case. Now the Trooper case not only will protect your phone, but it also can hold up to 4 cards in the back storage slot. It features impact resistant design and feather light technology. So now take a look around the case. On the back you have this hard TPU plastic shell, along with some very nice UAG branding to accent the case. Around the camera hole you get a nice generous cutout with a nice in-depth display to prevent any washback or flashback issues when you're taking a picture or recording a video, as well as a large opening for your heartbeat sensor. Now the Trooper case will be a little bit thicker than the composite cases due to the fact that it has card storage on the back, which is convenient for some because it will add extra protection. Now it's very easy to open up. You'll see in the middle you have this little lever to click up, and then you have it deep enough that you can fit up to 4 cards, or if you want to store a couple cards and some extra cash, so that way you won't have to carry around your cell phone along with a wallet, making it very convenient to use. Urban Armor Gear, they also took the time to add some honeycomb design on the inside of the card case, so that way it can dissipate any shock if you were to drop the phone with the case on. Next, take a look on the inside. You will see you have some more UAG branding with a soft matte finish along with the honeycomb design to add extra protection for drops and shocks. Over on the left hand side, you will have your volume buttons covered up with a plus and minus. Same with your power button on the right hand side, with a TPU rubber material, so it should be very easy to press. Now, the one main difference between the Trooper case and the composite cases is up at the top and the bottom, you get these extra ridges to not only add for gripping, but also to add to the shock resistance if you were to drop it on the top or bottom of your phone, preventing the front of your screen from getting damaged. On the bottom, you get 3 individual cutouts, one for your micro USB charging port, your headphone jack, as well as your speaker grill and mic. And then taking a closer look at the hinges, you will see they have a pretty sturdy design. So you can rest assured, no matter how many times you open or close the card storage area, they should last for a very long time. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge case, which is very similar to the standard Galaxy S7, except this one is going to be a little bit bigger, and you'll have a side opening for your Edge port. Now, the Edge case also features impact-resistant design, feather-light construction, and it borders your screen, so that way you can lay it on the table without any interference between the surface and the phone itself. So now take a look around the case. At first glance, the Edge case is actually a lot thinner than the standard Samsung Galaxy S7 case. I guess that has to do with the Edge technology. You also have these little ridges on the side, so that way you can easily grip the case without it slipping out of your hand. And same with the right hand side as well. You'll see, even though it is lowered, you still have the protection around your lock button with the rubberized button, as well as your volume rocker being raised up a little bit for the plus and minus. On the corners, you get a sloped, reinforced design to protect your phone if you had any corner drops. On the inside, you do get a nice honeycomb design with the translucent cobalt blue, which adds definitely a nice accent, so that way your phone can shine through on the back. You'll see you also have these rugged-like style screw designs made out of TP rubber that I've noticed is a little raised up on the inside, so that way it adds some extra cushion for added drop protection. On the back, you have some nice UAG branding to complement the case, as well as a nice deep opening for your camera hole and flash, and your heartbeat sensor. And last but not least, we have the LG G5 Urban Armor Gear case, featuring a composite-like design. Over on the back, you will see some of its key features. It has impact resistance, easy access to all your ports and openings, as well as a glare-free flash, so that way when you're recording a video or taking a picture, you don't get washed out or whited out pictures. It'll surround your screen, so that way you can have a nice lay on the table design. You also get skid pads around the corners to add for extra drop protection in case it happened to fall on one of the corners. And it features a feather-light design, so it won't feel too heavy when you place it in your pocket or take it out. Now for the LG G5, I chose to pick the Clear Edition, so that way your brand new phone can shine flawlessly through the back. You also get some silver-lined UAG branding with a honeycomb design. Now the one thing right off the bat I'm not too fond of about this case versus the other cases is you only get honeycomb design and protection in certain spots instead of the whole case, which I would have preferred more. So that's one of the drawbacks to this case. You also get a nice large opening for your back button and fingerprint sensor, as well as a wide opening for your camera hole and your flash. On both sides, you get 4 spots for added protection and grip. Along with, on the left hand side, you do get your volume rocker with your volume up and volume down. On the bottom, you get 3 individual cutouts, one for your mic, your micro USB charging port, as well as your speaker grill. And now, as you can see, it's all indented in, so that way it'll hit the corner protections before it hits that, preserving anything from either entering into your ports or hitting your ports, preventing them from getting damaged. And that was my quick look at the new lineup for Urban Armor gear. Once again, a huge shout out to him for sending these out for review. If you want to pick any one of these up, as well as their iPhone 6 or 6X cases, I'll leave a link in the description down below. For the Galaxy S7 case, that's going to run you $34.95. If you want to get the Galaxy S7Edge case, that'll also be $34.95. For the card case, that'll run you $39.95 on their website. And if you want to pick up the LG G5 or any of the iPhone cases, they retail for $34.95 as well. And you can also pick up in multiple colors, including but not limited to ice, ash, magma, or cobalt. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future videos like this. As always, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.